Chat, I just tried to make a weird noise at the start of the stream to time it perfectly to be the very first noise. Like, zero noise, stream starts, noise. Like, no gap. I was trying. It didn't work out, and I just made a noise to no one. It was just to myself. Not a single other person heard it. And that's disappointing / embarrassing. Even though, again, only I know about it. Except now you know about it. So now it's extra embarrassing. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Maybe I should have just let it die. Lesson learned, chat. If you embarrass yourself by yourself, just don't tell anyone. What a way to start today. Oh. Chat, would you believe that I'm more sober than I've ever been for a stream because I am out of marijuana? Well, not completely. I have, like, leftover pens with, like, some stuff left in it. In fact, one of these is, like, out now. So, you know, I've had something today, but not nearly like I would normally. And it's mainly because of my tire, and I didn't call AAA. I'm calling AAA tomorrow. I could change it myself, but I don't want to. And AAA, it's free for me to call them. So hey. It's a win-win. But listen, hey, Lewis Hamilton, he was staring right at me. I just finished up. Well, I didn't just finish up practice, but we really want to secure a good spot in the grid. Yes, we do. You know, Lewis is pretty close. I'm pretty sure any amount of points over Max today, or even equal. Honestly, it's going to be hard to imagine any realm where Lewis doesn't secure the championship today outside of an engine failure. If Lewis gets 1 point, I'm pretty sure mathematically he has it. I don't know the math. I haven't done the math. But we have Qatar, which we do have a sprint to do, and Abu Dhabi left. And just, I mean, look at that season, man. He had that real one stinker from China, that one DNF. And just, he's gotten points every other race. I mean, good lord, that consistency, man. He absolutely deserves to be world champion this season. And Max coming back for it with his run at the end of the season. Because the first half of his season was abysmal by Max standards. I mean, starting off the season, Red Bull had a real shocker with both cars taking multiple wing damages on new wings every time. Max had to pit, I think, 2 or 3 times that race and still got 13th. Meanwhile, Lando got 15th. The 2 DNFs, and then he got 14th and 11th in Canada and Spain. I mean, come on, Max, that's not you. But then the last half of the season, he's been nailing it. So, you know, Lewis's brutal consistency, let's hope it really pays out. Meanwhile, we need a lot of points if we want to get to our end season goal of 5th place in the next 2 races. I am feeling okay about Qatar, so hopefully we can do something about it. Also, hopefully today we can lock up the Constructors' Championship, but I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. It's so crazy, by the way. You guys can't really see it because I'm just barely in the way. You know what I should do? Nope, that's not what I wanted to move. Good webcam. Thank you. Just a little bit like that. And you guys can see those points, no problem. Perfect. But yeah, the steep drop-off from Aston to the rest of the grid is fucking crazy. The fact that the last 4 teams have gotten 14 points out of the whole season is crazy. Just goes to show, even though this grid is really close, it's actually not that close, weirdly enough. This doesn't even matter. Like, you guys can't even see it. I forget every damn time. But it is really fucking close between every team. It seems like a lot of teams are stopping right now to get all of those, stopping upgrades to get all of those, whatchamacallit, regulation changes, and I got hiccups. What the fuck? I think we can actually purchase both. Hell yeah, we got everything protected except this, which we'll have. We should have that protected by the end of the season. Oh, why am I getting hiccups now? God damn. This is how I solve my hiccups, and this may sound like a joke, but it has only not worked like 2 or 3 times in 2 years. So I tell myself that I use lungs now and that I'm not a fish using gills. And for some reason that tells my diaphragm, oh yeah, you don't need to hiccup. My hiccups are already gone. Like, they're gone. I don't know why that works. I saw it in a TikTok years ago, and I tried it that weekend, and it fucking worked, and I've done it ever since. I don't get it. I don't think that's really, like, why we hiccup, but it tricks my brain. It just fucking works. I have a hoodie that says it just works, because Game Boy Luke. Anyway, I do think we're going to do both features today. We're going to do the sprint and the race. I think. I mean, if the sprint goes fucking horrible and it's quick, then we're definitely doing the race.
It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar.
Speaking of Qatar, we were there technically yesterday at this
race.
point.
So welcome along.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the sun's out there again for them over in Qatar. I wonder what I'm talking about there, you know? Talking about what I had for dinner, maybe? Real quick. Yes, sir. Let's get that. I'm just going to look over everything. I think we can go a bit down on that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. We have that front left. I'm honestly going to put it all the way. And that's going to be what we do, because it's brutal. This track is brutal for the front left. And also, oh my god, I can't believe I completely forgot to explain this. No one is, unless people are lurking, no one's here to hear this, so I'm going to have to repeat it. I am doing this, at least the sprint, with manual transmission. I've been doing it a lot, and just this track in particular, I feel like I just need to. Automatic, I feel like, is such a hindrance here in the high speed and medium speed corners. So, if you get annoyed by... I'm sorry. I am sorry. I apologize greatly. Also, I accidentally didn't change any of the engine components. Nice. Hopefully we don't blow up. Hopefully the car doesn't blow up in the... Well, at least if it does in the sprint, right? We got the other components. That should be absolutely a warning, but it isn't. You'll have to see it. Lance Stroll with the fastest lap. What the fuck? Bro must have just gone first. Horrible turn. Oh, fuck.
And that's P13. P13.
I wish you wouldn't mention where you are on a flying lap. I really fucked that up too. So bad. Oh my god. Almost fucking spun. Okay, that was close. I don't think I used enough battery this lap. But, good enough for pole. Again, it's just SQ1, so we'll see how it goes later. Another thing is I am going to do my in-lap, because what I really need practice here, more than anything, is my goddamn pit lane stops. Or the pit entrance, I mean. That's absolutely what I need to practice. Man, I'm so worried about the engine now. I really messed up not changing components, but I think I needed to take an engine penalty for it, so...
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Stroll, though, actually was actually faster than everyone. What the fuck? What timeline are we in, guys? Did me becoming an F1 driver really send us off onto this timeline? Speaking of timelines, George Russell is the villain in real life. Also, those penalties today. Jesus fuck. You know, I feel like you guys who watch me know that I'm pretty neutral on almost every driver. But I think Lando's and Lewis's penalties were fucking ridiculous. Ooh, literally perfect. Nice. Yeah, it just seems like the Aston Martin's that fast today. Look at Alonso right up there. Gasly in 5th. Spoiler alert for the race. Like in real life. I was so happy to see Gasly beat the Ferrari. So nice. But yeah, no, now I know roughly where to brake, so that's good. I hadn't found like a reliable brake marker, and I think I've just found one. So that's good. That's good to have. Absolutely good to have. I think we're good to just fly through this session. Oh my god. I was gonna say, yeah, I was way faster than Lance and Fernando. Russell kind of keeping up with me, but even Max, I mean, what the hell? Lewis looks like he was falling off big time. Wow. No real surprises out in Q1 today. No real surprises, at least for sprint qualifying. I probably should have done short qualifying like a lot of content creators do for sprint weekends, but... And we would have gotten pole if that was the case. Although I don't know how the AI works. I know they like get better each session usually. For each qualifying session. So Q1, Q2, Q3. But I wonder if it's short qualifying, if they're just at their peak right away. I would assume so. Okay, the McLaren's too far out in front to give me a slipstream. That's sad. Absolutely should be a invalidated lap. Even on not strict rules. Same with that. Okay, I did these two turns much better. A 128. Did I get a 121 too before? Or did I get a 120 like a low? I must have gone faster this time. Just because I'm still faster than everyone. Or on top of everyone right now. And I don't think I'd be on top of I mean maybe. Also pause to everything I was just saying. I'm up 1.7 seconds on Russell. Is that what that just said? Can I can't see the difficulty from here. It has to. It's still at 101. Has to be. Also, hey Kyrell, how you doing today? Kyrell, sorry. Brain fart. My brain power is going to be more split today since we are changing to the manual transition.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Yeah, Mark. We are coming in. Don't worry. I got pulled by a fucking mile on this track for some reason. But I hope you're having a great day today. I don't know why. Sometimes my brain thinks that's a different corner when I'm not paying attention. Even though it's red. And the other corner is not. It is such a nice track. It is really nice. I fear the day they add the, you know, the gravel strips in real life along the edges of the curbs on a lot of the, like, little straights. I fear the day they add that to this game. I fear the day. Because I am going to be fucked on a daily basis. Oh, Ferrari double stack. Definitely just killed one of our guys. For sure. Alright, how far ahead are we? Was that telling me the truth? No, it wasn't. Okay. But yeah, no, we're safe. We're into Q3. Hamilton finally getting a little bit closer. We need to go even faster in Q3. We're going to have softs, though, so that's going to be great. Alright. Signs out. That's pretty big. That's huge. Both Mercedes, both McLarens, both Red Bulls, and both Astons are in. Oscar not having a great qualifying. Pierre Gasly up into Q3. I think Perez is currently my heated rival, so we want to see him fail in this Q3. Ugh. But did you see the race today? Well, I guess yesterday now. Oh, seems like there's a Red Bull and an Alpine right on top of each other. I hope that's Perez. Actually, there's a Red Bull and a Ferrari and an Aston fighting each other in Q1. There's a lot of battles going on. That race was crazy. Also, I'll read the longer message in a second when I'm not in a lap. This is a lap. Definitely track limits there, but fuck it. We're not in strict rules. It was a good lap. Oh. Yeah, I didn't catch a lot of the early season, so the first race that I ended up catching this season, honestly, might have been Vegas. I think it was Vegas, actually. That was the one before Vegas. I don't know. Yeah, no. I caught half of Sao Paulo. At Vegas? Oh, right. Yeah, you mentioned that. Or at Qatar. I don't remember anymore. When I'm playing F1, my brain gets so focused that it just, everything else falls by the wayside.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Russell went to Williams in your save? That's crazy. You know, Russell went straight to McLaren for us. At Vegas? Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't positive. Yeah, no, Vegas looks fun. And then all the free food, once you get in, looks so fucking delicious. Oh, Ham went to Williams. Oh, I thought it said kick Russell. Out of... Oh. Crazy. That's crazy. Hamilton at Williams is crazy. Yeah, in my head, kicking Russell out meant, like, you were trying to just kick Russell out of his seat by taking his. But no, you took Hamilton's seat. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things, and I am currently sweating. Actually, I do need to turn my heat off for this, even though it's fucking 26 degrees out, Fahrenheit. I'm thinking that's like, I don't know, -1 Celsius. It's below freezing, so. Yeah, I think we got pole. I should have definitely gone for the second lap with lower fuel, but guys, we're up by 4/10 on Perez, and everyone else is 7/10 or higher. And it's also too late, so. Hell yeah, no changes. Sadly, Perez is up on second. Again, my heated rival. So, yikes. You know, a little bit of yikes there. We do, but it's rating right now. I think we're rating rivals, so that's not, you know, obviously the finish, where you finish matters for your rating, but didn't get any interesting secret meetings since I was pretty bad at the start of the season. Managed to make up 65-point gap to max. Hey, nice. Nice. Yeah, I think one of the biggest flaws, there's two major flaws of the career mode this season. One is how recognition works when switching teams. I think what would have been way smarter is if you get a buff based on where you finish in the Drivers' Championship versus your teammate. And, like, if you switch teams, say you were World Drivers' Champion and you switch teams to Williams to join, like, fucking Logan Sargent, that should, Logan's obviously getting last. That should give you, like, 90 recognition off the bat, I think, over him. Just straight up. I think that would fix the recognition problem for a lot of things. For a lot of, not for every situation. But I also think the second place that they really, really, really messed up on is when you are World Driver Champion, you can't pick every team. You can only pick the top, like, 3-4 teams. It's a video game. And also in real life, they'd be so happy to have you with the smaller teams. Outside of maybe you'd cost too much for them. But again, it's not real life. So. Kick, Merck, McLaren, and Haas. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen, Merck, once you get fully upgraded, I've heard is a diva. This car becomes a diva once we start getting these upgrades a little bit higher. So I am concerned for next season. Absolutely. Absolutely concerned. Because I do plan to stay with Mercedes. If I fucking tank the next 2 races, we're getting booted out of Mercedes, by the way. That's the story we're going with. Or if we just lose the constructors.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here.
And I do know who we would be going to because of the secret meetings we've been having. Yeah, we only signed a 1-year deal here, too.
We're back here in LaSalle for a track that's 3.34
Go to Red Bull,
miles
yeah.
long. There are 16 turns.
Believe it or not, that's who our secret meetings have been with, Red Bull. So that's where I'd be going to for Mercedes.
16. It's fast and it's flowing.
That's my plan right now. If we get booted from Mercedes, I'm probably going to Red Bull.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Goose lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez
haven't done that for a minute. Maybe that's why we're not doing well.
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Gasly.
Gasly 4th. Hell yeah.
Russell,
You love to see
Norris, that. Verstappen, Leclerc, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Sainz.
Sainz had a really
Oscar
bad qualifying,
Piastri,
man.
Sonoda, Ocon, Ricciardo, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu.
I haven't done McLaren yet. Well, I've only done Alpine and Mercedes so far on stream. I've actually done off stream. Well, I haven't done any of the top tier teams, but I've done like Haas, V-Carb, Kick. So I have driven with every engine.
Well, they say
so
that a change
there's
is
that.
as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on.
Yeah, sprint. Oh my god. Oh, I almost want to go. I can't go hards. Oh no. Oh, tire wear is going to be such a nightmare. Yeah, yeah. To be fair, I don't got enough recognition against Hamilton here, so. Formation lap time. I almost don't want to try and heat up the tires at all so they don't wear. But we got it with the mediums.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down.
Yeah, I can't see personally. I don't wish you could choose who you're replacing. Because for me personally, I like to, you know, imagine stories in my head. And in real life, you don't get to choose who you're replacing. And, you know, obviously I just said it's a game, not real life. But, like, I think that you should definitely have the option. At least. That's what I think should be in games more. Just options for everything. That is, like, maybe someone won't like this. And some people might think, oh, well, you're just trying to cater to everyone. It's like, no. But yes. By the way, if you can't tell, I'm horrible at maintaining pace. Oh, they're here. I was slow enough. Heat up that right a bit more. Not
okay,
great.
Good parking there, mate. Now we need to make
Not
sure we
great.
get a great launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the
Yeah,
rest
it would
of the
be nice if you just had more to choose from in customization for just creative seasons and stuff. Horrible getaway for us. Luckily, we should at least keep third. That turn is one of my favorite overtaking places around here on the inside. But if you mess it up, man. So I didn't want to do a lap one. Why are they already conserving their battery? This is where we have the biggest advantage over the AI. Hell yeah.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Get behind me, Perez. We actually need to keep up with Lewis. This is another place we have a small advantage. Hit that apex nice. Get on the gas.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Okay.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Looks like Perez didn't get DRS. See, if Lewis and I just DRS swap like that the whole time. Which is what we'd absolutely be doing. I mean, for this, I did go through it before the first qualifying session. But I'm using my own custom setup that I just feels right. We can go over it again later, though. They got back in DRS. That's a bummer. So that means I'm just going to try and sail away from Lewis.
Good job. That was the fastest
Damn,
lap
Russell.
of the race so far.
Oh, oh, no warning. Hell yeah. Yellow flags for who? Is that a kick? That's a kick. Or is that the Ferrari? It's Logan!
Okay, clear.
Mark, that clear was a little late. I want to look at my tire wear, but I'm scared. You know, when as soon as you look at your tire wear and it's bad, and then you start feeling it's bad as soon as you looked because you looked, and now you're aware of it, so it's bad. That made no sense, but it makes sense, trust me. Really? I didn't steal fastest lap back with that, damn. Too slow.
Yellow flag.
Guys, I'm not lifting during the yellow flags. Give me a 35-second penalty. I think it was just, like, he deserved a penalty, don't get me wrong. Because it's what I'm used to on this track. Danny Rick out. Oh, yeah, there's the tire wear. Oh. That's what I'm comfortable with. When I end up changing the brake diff by like 2%, I spin out like every corner. Yeah, we're not winning this sprint. Oh, it's actually not that bad. I expected them to all be in the 20s or 30s. Lewis, don't, please. Just go for it when you have DRS, so it doesn't affect me that much. I'm trying to make it so Russell doesn't pass me. Okay, none of them are. Yeah, generally, I'm pretty scared to change brake bias too much.
Green flag.
Once I get comfortable on a setup with something, I don't change it. Well, not never, but like, for like a race weekend, once I get the setup, I'm not tweaking it really. I know it'd technically be more efficient for me to change it throughout the race, too. But yeah. as I'm still not even a year into playing this game, I'm taking it pretty slow, I guess. Just remember, after this, we gotta do it for 29 more laps. Jesus Christ, Hamilton wants that. I'll let him. Fuck it. I want him to win the championship, remember? I'm fine with second place here. I just gotta stay with him. Oh, that should have been a warning, absolutely. Absolutely should have been a warning. Hopefully Gasly gets Perez. I'm actually rooting for that. So hard. I know it's only 1 point difference, but...
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Russell's not getting either of us there. Full team defense. Hamilton coming over, though, was really scary. So that's why I braked early. Hey, Sean. Whew. Ah, I fucked up. But it's fine. No warning.
The turbocharger's on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Mark, that's not how races work. Well, it kind of is. Because it's ERS related, I think. No, it's not. Mark's like, yeah, we got a set amount of miles per race, basically. But yeah, let's try to keep miles to a minimum. Like, Mark, that's a little contradicting, don't you think? I'll read that when I can, Sean. It's a bit much for me to read mid-race. Okay, we're on the straight. Yeah, it was crazy. Actually crazy. Lando getting that fucking... And honestly, Lewis getting the drive-through penalties, but the 10 stop and go was insane. Oh, we were so lucky that wasn't wing damage. I genuinely think both Lewis and Lando deserve penalties, right? Absolutely. But what they got was crazy. And the fact that I think Lewis deserved a bigger penalty than Lando. Oh, fuck. I'm getting distracted by the conversation. And then got a less penalty, though, is crazy. Apparently Raikkonen got the same penalty as Lando in 2017. On Qatar? Because that'd be a crazy coincidence. We have to make a decision. Do we pass Hamilton to get the win? Or let him get the extra point?
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I'm going for it. If we want to get 5th by the end of the season, we need to get every point possible. Oh, he got the switch back. In these high pressure situations, my brain's not used to having to actually shift. Magnuson's fuck off was actually great, yeah. After a great pass? Yeah, that's exactly how that feels. After a battle that you're frustrated by? Yeah. Alright, a Mercedes 1-2 in Qatar.
Guys,
for the sprint.
Thank you so much. You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Oh my god. Whew.
Top job, mate. Top job. Yes. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but
The commentator's saying that they're gonna miss that. I'm like, yeah, we all are. Everyone is. Come back and caddy in 2026. Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully.
There
There it is! There it is! Lewis Hamilton's 8th World Drivers' Championship.
Racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion.
Whew.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll see.
Gasly got Perez. Hell yeah.
So we'll see you next time.
Hell yeah. Looking at the standings, though. Man, we need the win. We do need the win if we want to get 5th here. Hey, it was okay. Mad for Caddy is incoming. Hey, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Real quick, I'm going to pop into qualifying, show you the setup, and then I need to pee before the race. So, there's that. Oh, I'm sweating, and I do need, like, the 5-second break. Holy shit. Oh. I can't wait for there to be 11 teams, man. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be so fucking fun. Alright, let's get in there. Yeah, Jopier is great. It's been years since they got points, but...
It's all about flow.
Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We get it. Yeah, I was really rooting for Bottas. So, for the wing, we got 42 front, 30 back. We got, I mean, you guys have seen this. You guys have pretty much seen this. For front camber and for the camber, toe in, toe out, we got this. And for suspension, we got this. Just letting you check it all out. And then for brakes, you've seen the brakes. And then for this, we got this. We got that. But real quick, I do need to piss. I was not joking. I'm also going to take this to refill my water at the sink. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I actually slammed the bathroom door, and then I went, oh. I don't think you guys heard it, though. At least not the, oh. Ah! 400th career race. That's crazy. That is wild. That is wild. Yeah, at least he got points, honestly, after the last race weekend was fucking brutal for Alonso, man. Absolutely brutal. I was most happy to see Gasly in 5th. That was my biggest, yay moment. Okay. True. It was quality. I honestly thought his first stint was pretty brutal, though. For Las Vegas. But, you know, it went well in the end. Track time not deleted, hell yeah. Time not deleted, hell yeah. Purple first sector.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Mark, why does it always feel like you tell me it's P13? I have no assists on. Literally none. Oh, I forgot to throw my battery at the end there. Still pull. Absolutely 0 assists. Honestly, I wish we had voice lines from the actual engineers for each team. 0 assists. Absolutely none. Wow. Jesus fuck, how slow are they? Again, this is 101 difficulty. They suck at qualifying in Qatar. At least Q1. Jesus fuck. But yeah, no, they just don't want to pay more people. The people in charge of the money of this game are so cheap. That is just how it is, I feel. Honestly. Yeah. But when he said no top speed on like lap 3, he like has no speed in the straights, or lap 2, I was like, fuck. Why is Perez the one matching me, by the way? Not matching me, but... Nah, I'm not. I don't want an AI engineer. Absolutely not. When it comes to replacing voice actors, I'm not up for that. I'd pay more for a game with actual voice actors than AI. At least at this time, when there's no actual laws protecting people. So you'd rather have AI before there's any laws protecting people's jobs and let it just fucking destroy the economy. Okay. I know that's a bit far-fetched what we're talking about here, but no, like, there are no laws in place protecting workers' rights at all at this point. And it should be a tool to help, not completely replace you for free. I've used no battery this lap because I've been... My ADHD is showing hard.
And we've dropped to P12.
Tech has replaced jobs, but at a far slower rate than AI would. AI would replace every literal creative job on the market. At every single one. And that would also take my job away too, as a video editor. Like, if you want me to never stream again, that's the route we'll go. Because I will be out of the job and have to go get a real one. I mean, it's just common sense to get laws protecting people before the industry completely exploits it. And that's what's happened for generations. Ugh. Whenever something goes awry, I mean, look at the SAGA strike. Did you not see all of Hollywood go against it? I mean, literally, an entire industry would be, like, wiped out. And that would affect you. Like, I feel like there's just no foresight into people just being like, ah, just replace everyone with AI. Fuck it. Something I'm very passionate about. Oh, I'm sweating. This is why I turned the heat off at the start of the stream, guys. Because I start sweating. Oh. No one passed us again. What? Why are they so slow? I don't get it. Yeah, Lawson. Poor Colapinto, actually. I feel bad for Colapinto the most out of, like, all the people who had a bad race, I think. It's not just actors, Kyrell. It's literally everyone in the production crew. Well, not everyone. Maybe AI won't replace the lights guy. But if... I don't want to spend time explaining this concept on my F1 racing stream. Because it's just wasting time and energy. And distracting me completely. But all I'm going to say is, it's bad unregulated. Just like everything else in life. Maybe not everything else, but most things that are regulated for a reason. And I think AI is absolutely one of the things that should be. And that's all I'll say on the topic anymore, honestly, because I'm kind of done talking about it. Oh. Yeah. Poor Colapinto. Honestly, I used to think Colapinto was a surefire move for another team, but now, I don't know. He's just looking like Logan Sargent 2.0 right now. And I want him on the grid next season, I do. But realistically, if I was looking at it as a team principal or like a team owner, I'd be concerned about it. I think he just needs a little bit more time, though. You know, I think another team could give him that, and it'd be worthwhile. This seems like it's gonna happen. Oh. Nice. Yeah, this one wasn't his fault. But honestly, the past few races... I don't really blame him for Sao Paulo either at all. Because everyone was spinning and risking crashing under those conditions. Literally everyone. Hey, Russell actually fucking nearly got my time. So I should have stayed out there. Whoops. I think I want to save the softs. Although there's not likely gonna be a safety car. I just don't... I feel like I might have to do a two-stop. That Ocon is going to be dropped by Alpine and not ending the season with... Not ending the season with them! Damn! That's crazy. I'm going out again on 9% worn tires. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I get trying to get the driver in the seat to get them as much experience before their actual season starts. But man, does it feel dirty for the poor driver who gets kicked before the last race of the season. I mean, that's just got to be kind of, like, demoralizing. He's happy to be out, to be fair. Alright, at least there's that, you know. That's cheating. Whoops. Fuck, I lost too much time there, I think. And there. Yeah, no. I tried. Couldn't even beat Russell's time, actually. Oh, hopefully we still got... Okay, we still got P1. Hamilton, not as good. Russell doing better than Perez this time. They looked closer. The only thing I know about Red Bull's brutality is about their academy. And I've heard that's very brutal, at the very least. I know nothing about internal team stuff. Literally nothing. Okay, no rain. We love to see that. Here's the thing. We don't have actual spare parts for the turbocharger. Or, what's the other part? It's the gearbox. No, I should have done this before qualifying. Do we take a penalty here? I don't think we do. I think we save it for the next race. Take the one engine penalty on the turbocharger that we got fucked on all season. And then hope that the gearbox we're on now lasts this whole race. I think that's what we do. With one race left, you know, if we get an engine failure, it's... I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Let's just fucking go. Just do it. Just do it. Let's go. It worked out for us for the sprint. Let's hope it works out for us this time. Just getting all new parts of climb. I don't think I'm actually fastest. I think I'm fastest in Sector 3 and slower than in both Sector 1 and 2. So I don't know if I'm genuinely faster.
But it's all excitement on the track now.
Bet for another. Listen, if you guys got money on me getting engine failures, today might be your day. No, but not legal betting advice.
Just one DRS zone out
and I'm also not advertising betting or gambling.
Fast and flowing track after all.
Especially on sports.
Opportunity with DRS though through the long straight.
I guess especially on sports is not. It's not. They don't. They care.
Time to take a look at
this is a dog race simulator. That'd be a different story. That'd be crazy. There's no way that's a game.
On pole position. And starting next to them,
some sadistic fuck probably made it, though.
Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton.
I know Lando's climb was impressive.
Stroll, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri.
How many people are taking penalties today?
Gasly,
seems a few.
Ricardo,
quite
Bottas,
a few. Maybe I should have.
Norris.
We would have ended up 13th.
Verstappen, Albon,
or higher.
Sonoda.
I should have. Oh, I absolutely should have.
Sargent and Zhou Guanyu.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Time for the lights to go out. So let's head
Chat,
down
I'm
to the
dumb.
track
You guys
where
know this stuff.
preparations
Everyone knows
are
this.
underway. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season. And
they're just wrong about that stat, by the way. Oh my God, what is this tire wear? Good Lord. Chat. I stalled.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Oh, I'm worried. I am so worried about how this race is going to go. I mean, tire wear was okay for the sprint.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
By the end of lap 10, we were at like 45-50% with the front left. And we're pitting on lap 12, so we're probably going to be around 60-65% when we pit. Do you guys think I'd be getting yelled at by my engineer for being this ahead of the pack for the formation lap? Or would they be getting yelled at for not keeping up with me?
Decent parking. Let's try and get a good launch as the lights go out.
Damn it.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I'm not proud of 2 green starts today. Oh, okay. Well, that's a chat. That's what we call a classic hack guy start. That's what we call that. That is exactly what we call that. Lewis again with the fucking blinding start. I got Russell next to me. Is it just gonna be this fight again?
Okay, we've got an issue with the control electronics. That's going to do additional damage to all the other power unit components.
Oh. That's bad. Chat, we might be looking at a DNF. The least I can do is set Lewis up to simulate winning the race. I'm still so confused by the basically Lando's 35-second penalty for gaining half a second.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I'm gonna play the patient game today, guys, behind Lewis. I say that, but I'm probably gonna pass him at the end of this lap, too. Just because we have DRS now, so it's gonna be really hard not to.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Tiny bit of lag there. I do experience lag from time to time, and sometimes it's much worse than other times. That was one of the not so bad times at all. In fact, the least lag out of any lag I've had. Well, mainly because I'm trying not to push my car because of all the wear. I'm trying to be a little bit easier on the tires as well, because I am so aggressive normally on the tires around this track, and it seems so much worse than normal. But also because I'm scared to spin out. Just like that. Almost did it there. Horrible turn. Absolutely abysmal. Luckily that made up for it. Cool. Oh yeah, that's fair. First warning of the day though, so hopefully I don't make that mistake again. If I don't make that mistake again, we should be good. Because outside of that, this track is very lenient. Well, I say outside of that. Even there, the track is being lenient with me. Man, if there was that gravel trap there where my right tires were, I'd be so upset. Because it's there in real life. By the way, I've had this theory for a while, playing these games, F123 and F124, that, having worn engine components in doesn't actually give you a higher chance of DNFing, since DNFing is decided at the start of the race weekend when you first load into the weekend. Right? So it would stand to reason. I mean, maybe going into the weekend, your components and what you have plays a factor into it. But then if you change it to good components, then it doesn't matter if you did. Right? So I think either we were gonna have one because our engine components were bad going into this weekend, or we were gonna have one because...
Okay, mate.
I don't even know.
Lewis ahead.
My
Come
brain
on, mate.
can't.
This is it. Let's try and get past them quickly.
My brain is struggling to also think of what I was even trying to say. My ADHD is really bad today. I'm surprised Alonso and Stroll have stayed up as well as they have so far. They did not in the sprint. But it is just us. Actually, no. Stroll didn't hang out at all. I didn't look at the time properly. Okay.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Nice work. You smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
I actually forgot that target was there. This is a beautiful lap so far for me. Really? That wasn't purple? Damn. Okay, maybe it's not as good as I thought. I thought that was a guaranteed purple second sector. Oh, I hope that was enough for Lewis to keep DRS. Well, it would appear so. Good. Because now Lewis and I are trying to lock up this constructors fight this race as well. That's another way. So this weekend we locked up Lewis's driver championship during the sprint, and hopefully we could do the same for the constructors during the race. Nope. Skip Yas Marina. We might. Actually, it's the race that next season we are getting rid of so that we can put Circuit of the Americas back in. Because Portugal replaced that this season. Oh yeah, speaking of Spirit of America, I also saw that race. What was I talking about earlier? Because I hate that it's turn 1. I absolutely despise it's turn 1. I love Mexico. I love Monaco. It's actually a track that I'm good at, weirdly enough, against the AI. And it's one that if I'm not feeling that great at and I still get pole, I can defend that first for the whole race, no problem. You know, the thing is I like Monaco's challenge. I thought about getting rid of it, but I just like the challenge. Weirdly enough. Before I get rid of Monaco, I'd get rid of Baku every day.
Okay, be careful.
But I also like that
start
challenge.
Losing some tire grip anytime now.
But yeah, no. I just, for the life of me, can never figure out Austin's turn 1 properly. If I'm leading. I can if I got cars in front of me, right? To brake reference for me, but yeah. It's obviously a skill issue, but... Yeah, see, like, everyone has their tracks they like and dislike. For me, Baku is just frustrating and I make too many constant mistakes that I can never finish a race there. I don't think I have ever finished an actual, like, full difficulty race at Baku.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Like, this season, for Baku, we had rain. Like, what the fuck is that? What kind of luck is that? It wasn't even just a little rain, it was the half of the race. And if we didn't get 2 red flags, it might have been more than that.
We're approaching the pit window.
It was actually a
now.
crazy
You're gonna
race.
be on hards next time.
I had insane pace once we got out into the drives, but I already was, like, in the last positions because of how much damage I got. Oh, yep, there's our second warning. Holy shit. Yuki Tsunoda out of the session. Hopefully if we get a warning though, the lowest will finish as 4th. See, for me, that's how I feel about Jeddah. Jeddah is my favorite track, because it's the first track that I just kind of clicked with. I got there, and I felt good there from day 1.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, clear.
I was about to fake him, but he didn't go defensive. Don't get a penalty, thank you. I'm also glad I didn't get a penalty for overtaking in yellows. Because I definitely just did. Jeddah's not the easiest track at all. The street circuit Jeddah? Saudi Arabia, bro? It's literally labeled as one of the hardest tracks in the game. By the game. The first street circuit of the year? How? Have you never seen how many content creators suck there because of Turn 3 alone? It is genuinely one of the hardest tracks for people to learn in this game.
Want you to pit this
I've
lap,
seen it
so
multiple
push
times.
Now, push.
Oh, I struggled more in Australia too. But again, what you gotta understand is some people are naturally better at other tracks than others. It's just how it is. But a lot of people tend to struggle at Jeddah. Other than you, most people that come in and I say Jeddah's my favorite and best track, they're like, what the fuck? It's awful. I suck at it, like genuinely. So... we might.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye
Then again,
on
you're good at
distance and
Baku
speed
and
as
I'm
you
not
manage to
really.
approach,
Well,
and make sure you don't
when I
speed.
hook it up, I'm good at Baku. I just can't hook it up often. Nope, thank you, no penalty.
Yellow flag.
There's still a yellow flag here.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
We're using 101. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well, Arthur. Oh. God
There
damn.
seems to have been a bit of a problem removing the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, though, and finish the race strong. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Fuck, cold tires, cold tires. I always forget about it. I literally always
mate,
forget about it.
We've got to move up the order if we can, so I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
I just realized I never even looked at how worn the mediums were, so I have no idea how this hard stint's gonna go.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity.
Fuck.
The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Fuck, I gotta pull off so hard here to not take damage. Fucking Logan, Jesus Christ. I just lost like half a second there. Neither of you are pitting?
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
We're 3 wide. We came up behind Alonso. No. Why didn't Lewis pit this lap? He should have. Yeah, we should be fine on the hards. Oh, almost took front wing damage there.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Definitely gave him front wing damage. I feel bad, but fuck it, we didn't get a warning. We were ahead at the apex, I guess. I definitely just fucked Alonso's whole race.
Lewis is in the pits now.
If he doesn't have damage, it's a fucking miracle. Actually, he doesn't look like he has damage. He's keeping up. The Hulk going in for his pit stop. We just barely didn't get DRS off him. Okay, we should come out ahead of Lewis.
remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Mark, I'm good right now, buddy. So, even after all that, because Lewis pit a lap late, we still get the undercut on him. By a lot. Jesus fuck.
Okay, gap ahead, 8.8 seconds.
Okay, maybe Alonso does have damage. He really can't keep up. Ah, oh, that was close. Hopefully with Alonso out of the picture, and I have no idea what happened to Russell, to be completely honest with you guys. Is he just not pit yet? Oh, he's pitting now. I think Lewis is going to be ahead of Russell. It's going to be close. Yeah, Aston is crazy. Maybe they got the game put in. Yeah, we know they're rich, so we're going to give them a boost in resource points. Okay, Hamilton came out behind Russell. So it's looking like we're not getting that 1-2 today. Could be close, though. Because Alonso's definitely about to get passed by those two soon. It depends how fast Hamilton gets by compared to Russell. I need to be using so much more battery. That actually might be it. You might be onto something there, Kyrell. Like, really onto something there. It's genius level big brain stuff right there. At least over time. Like, maybe not season 1, but season 2, probably. Yeah, maybe. Especially as, like, the career save goes on, that's definitely going to become more and more dramatic for those kinds of teams if they don't switch up much. They're the Cowboys of F1. I saw a basketball clip earlier today where someone, basically, they were getting a game-winning basket, a game-winning layup, and the coach called the whistle before the called timeout before he could get the jump shot off. The jump shot went in, the team would have... The head coach of the team that was about to win called the timeout. Because apparently he's trying to tank his team to get the #1 draft pick next season. That would piss me off so much. I think it was the Kings. It was a purple team, and I'm pretty sure the Kings are the predominantly purple team. Man, I hit that apex nice. All the money, can't do anything with it, is crazy. I mean, to be fair, they're doing something with it in 2020. When does Adrian Newey's contract start? Does that start next season? Yeah, a lot of people in the comments said that it was a request for trade moment. Like, they would definitely be understandable if you request a trade at that point. Like, it'd be one thing if the other team's head coach did it, and I'd have to be like, okay, fucking well done, I guess. Kind of a dick move, but like, there's no rule against it, I guess. But your own coach, man, that hurts. Hamilton oh my god, Hamilton just can't get past Alonso. So it looks like it's gonna be a double podium for us, but not a 1-2. Oh, okay, I didn't floor it. I could have floored it there out of it. I didn't, so we didn't get a warning. And by warning, I mean our third. Although a 3-second penalty wouldn't ruin us right now.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to, like, holding Stroll accountable, I'm sure there's, like, nothing. I'm sure his dad just goes, okay, Lance, we can't be doing that this often. Try harder, and then just, they don't speak about it again. Until the next race weekend. And nothing actually happens. That's what I'm guessing happens. You know, with Stroll, you know, having so many DNFs and stuff. I gotta say, my left foot, my braking foot, is starting to hurt. Like, a lot when I use it, and when I'm trying to hover it over my brake. I think what's also really funny, though, about... And it's also sad, right? This isn't all funny. It's partially very sad. That when you see just videos of the Aston Martin garage from Lance's side whenever something goes wrong, or whenever they, like, see Lance, you can tell how much they hate him.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Like, anytime he gets out of his car and they show the Aston Martin garage, man, there's some side eye going on there. Yeah, hopefully Adrian Newey puts some perspective on that disciplinary squad, aka Lance's father.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy.
Yeah, Adrian Newey could shake up literally
That's
everything.
why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Oh, Mark, I love working with you too. As much as I get tired of Mark, I do love it when he says he loves me. Does that mean I have a praise kink? I don't get sexual gratification from it, I just like it. So I guess not. I just like it when people are nice to me, I guess. Yeah, no, the fact that Stroll has had, like, what, 4 or 5 years in that Aston? And the fact that he's just never outperformed a teammate at all when it comes to, like, a season long in F1. He's never outscored a teammate, which is crazy at the end of the season. Not one teammate. And he's had, like, what, 6 teammates? Now, granted, I don't think Stroll is as bad as people give him credit for. He is awful, don't get me wrong. But I just don't think he's the worst driver we've ever seen. I know his car is carrying him, but the fact that he gets points at all, I think, is still impressive. That he is that bad.
To your teammate behind.
It's a skill.
6.2 seconds.
To be that inconsistent but still get points, I mean, hey, And obviously, Stroll, if you put me in a car and we race, me and Stroll, I'm losing every time. Don't get me wrong. Every time. But I'm also not an F1 driver, so... Like, some guys on the grid actually are very good friends with Stroll, so I have to imagine he's not, like, an awful person either. He might be a bit of a Nepo baby, but... And there's no way people who are F1 drivers are being friends with Lance for the money. You know what I mean? Unless people are getting me to try and get the Aston seat next season, or 2026, I mean. And he has outscored literally 0 of those people. I mean, some of those people, it makes sense that he never outscored, to be honest. Like, I would never see Stroll outscoring Vettel. Or Perez. And then everyone else, other than Alonso, I don't really know well enough to say. Yeah, the reserve... Felipe's got to be pissed, in general, about being their reserve driver. It's like a dead-end job, man. I really need to hold off getting that penalty, by the way, because Russell is starting to gain on me just a little bit every lap, a couple times. So that gap's not going to be over 3 seconds for long. Yeah, Lance, I think, is just a selfish person.
Legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Although, to be fair, I have heard some people speculate that's not even him. He doesn't even want to be doing F1. And that's his dad pushing it 100%. Which would be really sad if it's true. Because at least if he's being selfish and he wants to be there, then he wants to be there. If he genuinely hates it and doesn't want to be there at all, I think he shouldn't have to be there. I think he might have loved it at a certain point, but I think he's tired of it at this point. I genuinely don't see a reason for him to stay in. Other than just his dad is kind of making him, and he's afraid to lose, like, his inheritance or something. So he can't say no to him. Yeah, just every lap, Russell at this point is just a couple tenths closer. Yeah, the flaws have shown too much at this point. You're absolutely correct. Especially that trust in his son, yeah. The flaws of his leadership are also just bad in general. Oh, Perez fighting for that 5th spot. Yeah, Alonso definitely took damage, because look at it. He's now lost 13.5 seconds to me. I'm surprised he didn't pit for a new wing. I guess he's lost less time this way than if he did that with 4.5 laps to go. Man, this race has flown by a little bit. Well, to be fair, I think that is a leadership issue. Not being able to fire your own son. Like, if I was doing a really shit job, I don't know if my dad would fire me, right? But he would definitely not have me be the F1 driver anymore. He'd like, keep me on as a reserve driver to keep me employed, right? Yeah, I know, but like, at some point you gotta call it quits with your son if he's just not doing it.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.5 seconds.
I think he was very generous in giving his son so many seasons. In general. Honestly, like, it doesn't affect me either way. What they do, I just wish more drivers got an opportunity, you know? Like, would Felipe and Teo be, like, regulars on the grid by now? Like, maybe Felipe definitely would have gotten the shot at Aston, but maybe it would have also somehow equated to, like, more transfers happening, people being like, oh, I want that, ooh, I want that. I have never seen the Fast and the Furious movies, no. You guys gotta understand, I got into racing like 8 months ago, and F1. I'm still very new to all of this. Like, I have watched 5 races in their entirety. So I don't know all the things to know about, you know, everyone. I had no idea. Like, this is the first I'm hearing that Lawrence Stroll has anything to do with the Fast and the Furious movies. Because I was never interested in them at all. They always looked bad to me. I'm not like a car explosion movie guy. It's just kinda, it's boring to me. So I never saw any of them. And also, I'm from Massachusetts. I have nothing to do with LA car culture. I'm like the exact opposite of LA. And also, I've never been into cars. I am not a car guy. I'm a race car guy. And that's still very new. Yeah, exactly. So I would have never watched them, even if I knew that. I don't like the premise of the Fast and the Furious movies, to be, even the first one. Then the later ones are just so insane. And I get that's part of the spectacle at this point of Fast and the Furious. It's just not for me whatsoever. Yeah, I didn't know about Fast and the Furious until like 4 and 5 came out, and then I was just like, I'm good. Yeah, see, I also don't like things like Mission Impossible, James Bond, like spy movies. Not my thing. So, like, we gotta save the world. I mean, like, in certain situations, yeah, sure, but most of the time, eh. Like, the first James Bond movie I watched was the one that came out in, like, I don't know, like 2011, 2015. I don't remember exactly when. I literally sat through the first 30 minutes and left. I was like, oh, this is... Ugh. I might not even stay that long. Just, I don't know, movies based on just actions and explosion don't hold me at all. Ever since I was like maybe a little kid. That's just personal preference. I'm also not a big movie or TV show guy at all. Like, I stopped watching TV in high school in its entirety, like, completely. I haven't watched TV in over, like, to entertain myself outside of being with friends in a decade. Like, if I'm by myself, I will never watch TV. Unless it's F1 TV, but then again, I'm watching that on my computer. Also, I'm now pretty glad we didn't take the engine, well, depending on how the next race goes, I'm pretty glad.
Guys, thank you so much.
Oh,
You've been great all
my
weekend.
foot.
To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Oh, honestly, the conversations were so needed for me today.
Fantastic drive. That's
Oh
just
my god,
fantastic.
it distracted me
Amazing.
from how
You
much in
deserve
pain
that
my
this
left
week.
foot was.
Well done, mate.
If you don't know, I am currently rubbing the top of my foot to try and make it feel better. Oh my god.
That's a spectacular victory.
The screen's not
And
lagging
with
for
it,
me
the
on my end at all.
championship is
I have no
secure.
drop
It's been
frames.
a magnificent season,
Actually, I see
and
it on
they
YouTube. That's
thoroughly
YouTube.
deserve the cheers of the crowd here today.
That's absolutely on YouTube's end. I have 0 drop frames.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something
Unless my internet's
special,
going.
but they can't
Nope.
get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
Might be because I clicked off too. Could have been because of that. Yeah, like movies, I haven't watched a movie in over 2 years. Like,
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
the 1-3 is nice. And the fact that Paris isn't on there, I'm very happy about. It's been wonky for a while for you. Again, I have 0 drop frames. None whatsoever. So, my stream is also playing in the background behind my OBS, and literally, the only time I saw lag was then, right when it got mentioned after the race. But also, I wasn't able to really look at that much during the race. You guys would hate how sweaty I am.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend
Max
in Formula
points.
1. Be sure to join us for more exciting
That's what
Formula
we
1
needed.
action very soon.
This is what we needed. I think we're in 5th place in the standings now. Yes! Okay. Hell yeah, that's our goal for the end of the season, is to finish in 5th. And I guess we didn't lock... Yeah, we definitely locked out the constructors at this point. I don't know why it hasn't said it yet. Like, they can only earn like 44 points, right? In the last race, or is it a sprint weekend? Even then. Hell yeah. Oh, it's a points rivalry. I thought it was a rating rivalry. So that's nice. That's really nice. I think YouTube's been having a problem, though. It must have been on YouTube's end, because, again, it tells me if I have lag on my end. You know, we were at 50 recognition at the start of this season. And we've had to try and claw our way back. And we're finally starting to get there. Okay, I guess we didn't get that. That's fine. Oh, oh, that's rough. No, it doesn't. I could have sworn it would show the pit lane wall when you did. They had a certain celebration. I could have sworn. Because I've won it on my own off stream. I could have sworn. Maybe it was just I don't know. Oh, that failed. Okay, so we have to take the new turbocharger penalty. I'm going to take it before the whole weekend. I know that's technically inefficient, but the other one's just way too worn. It's just way too worn. Okay, so that's 28, 23, 24. Okay, we got all the best parts outside of that. Oh, this is at 86. Okay. 76 or 86? That's bad. But yeah, we do have the Mercedes trophy there. Huh, I could have sworn they did, but I guess I was wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things in life. So I'm used to it at this point. Max getting 11th, by the way. I didn't even, like, really look at the results because I was so worried about the standings. But Max getting 11th in that race, I mean, it didn't matter because it was already settled in the World Driver Championship was already settled in the sprint. But it would have definitely been settled in the race after that. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. I've never watched the Gran Turismo movie, no. Nope. Basically, I wasn't into racing or cars my whole life. I would have basically never watched that. None of my family was. And all the specialists are gone, so we can't even get this back up. No!
Right, I'm afraid to say that we've had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, and the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the...
Ugh. I've also think I've seen a lot of clips from it, and it's definitely not my kind of movie. Is that the one where the guy goes from sim racing in Gran Turismo to the Nismo thing? Because I've definitely seen a bunch of clips on TikTok, if it is that. I don't think people who like that movie would like to hear what I have to say about it. But then again, I've only seen, like, literally 3 minutes of it in total. So, yeah, these guys are just gone for the week. That's fucked. That's fucked up, man. Okay. Alright, but it's not a sprint weekend, so we got 29 laps. Listen, I'm not doing the same thing I did last year. Or last season. Last season, we did 100% of this race. I don't want to do that again. I gotta be honest with you. I kind of don't want to do that again. So we're not going to do that again. Listen, I am going to call it a night, though. It is 3:22 in the morning. I've been live for 2 hours. Oh, you guys got a long one tonight. Holy shit. I know 2 hours isn't long for streams in general, but for me, it's pretty long. Oh, but hopefully next time we finish in a good enough position to stay in 5th. Maybe if we get another win, we can jump Russell and get into 4th place for the Drivers' Championship. It doesn't really matter. It's, you know, except for the story where I want to, you know, stay in the top 5 for our little story we're making. But listen, I hope you guys had a great time as per usual, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and or day. And tomorrow is Football Manager, I believe. So, yeah, as long as I'm not too swamped with work. And I know I say that like every night, but I just want to make sure, you know, there's always a chance I'm not going to stream the next day. But I'm likely to. Want to watch to sim this race. Kind of want to watch. I got no idea what you mean by that, to be honest. Like sim race and F1 Manager, or kind of watch the sim this race? I got nothing on what that means. I feel dumb. I feel pretty dumb right now. But yeah. God. Bro, I'm tired after that one. Holy shit. I know I just did the outro, but I feel bad cutting Kyrell off without knowing what they actually intend. I feel bad. I don't want to do it to them. That'd be rude. I don't want to just cut off the conversation mid-conversation. But at some point, I must. At some point, I must go to bed. But yeah, no. I had a great time tonight, as per usual. Tomorrow, like I said, probably Football Manager. Probably Football Manager. Because yesterday was F1 Manager. But, yeah. Then, hopefully, Wednesday will be the Abu Dhabi race. I don't want to wait another week for it. This is holding up decently, I think. So, ever since we changed how my desk physically works. Still got it. Oh. Huh. That's the thing. Huh. Anyway, you guys can't see what I was just messing with on my desk, but Discover new things about your life every day, chat. Appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a great day and night, whatever. Just a great next 24 hours. Fucking live it up. Bye-bye.